Yeah.
Yeah, here we go.
Are you doing the Google route now, Phoenix, where we're playing a beta mission?
It's continuous delivery, okay? And it's cutting edge.
Let's see if everything
Continuous
explodes.
integration.
User entered your channel.
Okay, yes, none of the crates should explode. There we go, that's good. Oh, I don't know. You should probably won't need that much lights. There's lights next to you. It's not right next to you, though. That's close enough. I just wonder now if I have to. Ah, looks like I have to, I think in order for me to actually upload, or quote unquote, upload a new mission, I have to close the server down. So I ended the server so that I can update it.
Okay.
Don't worry, Boer, it's normal.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I can see now. Yeah, but what I did earlier, it was an error, and the second time it was the other screen it was in mission, but just another screen.
Okay, and I did the naming thing, so we won't have to do that again. Oh, and then I did something else really important.
Is that why our server has been so offline so much? Or is that because with the network card?
It doesn't. It's not the thing I would imagine it would be the problem, but maybe some other performance issues might have been.
Mm. What did you know? Webwolf was a ZI member.
Yeah.
I actually spoke to him yesterday, and he said he actually, I think he still contributes towards the server.
Yeah,
And
we
he
spoke
does-
about it
yeah.
a couple of months ago.
And apparently, he does the Glit server as well. The LIDs. I think he paid for their thing as well.
Okay.
I told him he must come and join us, but he says he's focused on DCS for now.
Well, they do play ARM every now and then. I've watched.
Yeah,
And
they play
I've joined them a few times on that.
SANDF or something. They said.
No, they've got a map that they put up that you have to clean the whole map.
Antistasi.
Like that, yeah. I joined them a few times on that. But
Oh.
they don't play regularly. It's just like, oh, let's jump on and then jump on.
Okay.
And it's not very organized. I get very lost if things are not organized.
That's true. Boot, I see that Bootnik and them, they really need a pilot. I watched the mission the other night where the helicopter kept going up like it did with us when the AI flies. It keeps taking off.
And it landed with a submarine attached, or it attached the submarine with the guys in it. It decided, bugger that, I'm not going to the conflict zone where I must drop them. Put them back on the base, but on the ground, not in the water, and landed on top of it.
No, it could always
Yeah.
be worse. Helicopter could get promoted to submarine.
Yeah. I see they've got trials for people that want to go for pilot now.
Basically, they only need pilots on a Sunday. That's on their big missions.
Yeah. The time zones are just a little bit late for me.
What?
What, the Sunday ones?
Yeah.
Not really, but it starts 10 on a Sunday, I think. The Friday ones. Sorry, not the Sunday ones. The Friday ones.
Yeah. It's Friday ones, yeah. I'm normally knackered on a Friday. I will play maybe till 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning, but I won't be any good. 'Cause I'm so tired.
Now, my biggest problem is on Tuesdays are normally too late, and by that time you guys are running already 20 minutes or 10 minutes.
What do you mean
But-
after the practices?
Yeah, the practice on Tuesdays.
Oh, you can come if you're slightly late.
Oh, well, I normally like 20 and a half an hour late. Never mind. Just
Oh, that's all right.
that's the only problem.
It's not. I
Oh,
don't want to set the
But it's
precedent.
crap because then you have to fall in and then you disrupt everyone else. So.
Oh, we've had a couple of people that.
Well,
have
Practice
late.
is practice.
Like the
Make
last
a difference.
practice, if you fell in half an hour late, would have been fine.
Yeah. I mean, Sonia also gets. Life is busy and life comes first. So if you can still pitch up rather than do nothing, you can. Even if you just have an hour of training, as I say.
That's not normally how we did things in the past. Generally, it was considered like a problematic or disrespectful to show up mid mission or whatever. So
Yeah, that's a pain. Yeah.
maybe for trainings it's not as bad. For missions is an issue, but I don't know.
Oh no, he's saying on training nights, Tuesday nights, he comes out late from work or something.
All right.
I generally join when I can make it.
Okay. So guys, server's up again. Sorry, you can now join.
Did you change difficulty?
Yes.
Very hard. Bedroom.
Okay. So I just like exported and I accidentally had optional mod lines, so I had to quit the game, upload the game, say export the mission, quit the game, load the game. Like restarted my arm like 3-4 times now. Okay, so now it should be good. Nothing should blow up. I mean, unintentionally. All right, how many people need to join again? What's the total numbers again?
9.
Who needs to join still? One
I'm
person.
coming in now. Yeah,
Okay.
coming in now.
All right, slots. Any information? Any input on slots?
Yeah,
you need?
everybody. 3 in Dragon 1. Mr. M is in Dragon 3. Boer is engineer. Phoenix medic. Zoltan UAV. Cool J myself.
Do you need Dragon 3?
No, I just want to. The Javelin is a nice force multiplier for the ground, but it will attach to Dragon 1.
Oh, okay.
Or do you not like that?
Oh no, I'm just wondering why you need a javelin for this situation.
No, it's just opportunity. That's all.
Okay.
And it's nice with the night mission to.
Don't
also
worry,
scout.
Phoenix. I don't know how to use it, so
Yeah, maybe I'll just leave it in the helicopter.
yeah. I'll drop it somewhere. Keep it to there.
Okay, is that everybody?
Must I go MG gunner as well?
Oh wait, Cool J is missing in action.
Cool J, you good?
Did I come out again? Damn it. I was in.
Brute,
Seems
must I
like-
go MG gunner as well?
You can. You're gonna be freaking heavy.
But we're not gonna run for. That's what they said.
Yeah, that's what we hope.
Well, it depends on how you want to plan your raids.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. Should I have gone to map screen?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're 15 minutes in it. And we need to hurry up.
I mean,
You still need to restart 10 times for Zeus 2.
No, we don't know. This is on a different server. We might be surprised. Jesus, quick.
Kick me out.
Sorry, was that M kicked out?
No.
good.
Launcher has detected that Alba 3 was close unsuccessfully, blah, 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 blah.
So what's the error? Say again.
Alba just crashed with something, some launch error. I don't think it's from your side. Loading in now again.
Yeah, I mean, I doubt it from my side since you're the only one having issues.
Okay, I think we can, in any case, continue the discussion. Okay, so we are starting in the southwest, FOB Thompson. We're going to take a DAP, who will drop Dragon 1 and associated forces at Overwatch 1, going directly north on the western part of the map and inserting there. On our way, we're going to try, the door gunners can scout and see if they can spot any lights, fireplaces, etc. Not sure what how this visibility will translate, the overcast fog, and expected at dawn.
Yeah.
Okay. We might, the intel said that the base, supply base, might be anywhere between our base Thompson and the AO. So we'll be just to the west of that. Anyways, Dragon, we will drop you at Overwatch 1, and Dragon 4 will then launch to UAV and survey the immediate area, with Ghost then doing ISR as well. Once we've identified whichever targets we'll then decide on the battle plan. Primary that we want to achieve is to find and destroy the mortar team. They are the most dangerous at mission start. Then it's very important to find the enemy staging area, and then lastly the base that supplies them. I've marked TRPs. It's a little bit of, I did do some creative naming here as well. I added R to the TRPs, which is just a reference for the roads. So you'll see the T markers, of course, are all the prominent areas. At Overwatch 1 and 2, those are the two of the highest peaks, and the one just west of Overwatch 1. And then you'll see the left side, the western side of the AO, is a nice rock outcrop. It's got a beautiful line of sight to the airport and a nice hideout for a mortar team. So Ghost will prioritize those areas and just fly over them to see if we may be lucky. S01 is just the typical smart house that enemies might occupy. It might be a complete dead end. And then you'll see those small little areas L0203 south of the airport. That might be the supply bases or staging areas for attacking the airport. Yeah, so again, UAV focuses on the center and western area, and we will, with Ghost, push over the southern parts and scout that. And then we will decide how we're going to proceed with the attack. The main supply base can be anywhere outside of the red zone. So in the case, then we'll pick you up and find the LZ and go and attack. Okay, not much there. When we find the staging area and the supply bases, that's where engineer needs to destroy the caches, and it will be a combined attack from Ghost and then ground forces. Okay, any questions?
Yeah, I'm just thinking about the LZ that you marked for the UAV. Is that where you want Ghost to land as well for the Overwatch positions?
Yeah, no, just to call it LZ UAV for Overwatch 1 and 2. It's a nice flat area. I think it's close enough to either of those two.
So we can go
areas.
insert there as well. Okay.
Yes.
And then I was thinking maybe what we can do is before we go to that area is before we turn east. Because what I'm going to do is I'm basically going to fly north along the edge of the map until we kind of get to the top of the map, and then obviously turn east. But before we turn east there, I've marked it in vehicle channel. I think if we can probably just stop there for a while and just observe the LZ just to see that it's clear.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah, just before we go in, and it might be hot or whatever. Because as you said, it's a good place for us. It's a good place for the mortar teams for them as well. So, yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. Any targets of opportunity on our way to Overwatch? If we identify any of the three elements, we've got about an hour. Yeah, we've got about almost 2 hours before sunrise.
Yeah. And then I also think if we can, after that we've inserted and while we are observing, we can actually go south almost in line with the FOB. That puts us closer to the FOB if we need to rearm, and we can actually hover quite high there because I don't think there's any anti-air kind of weapons.
No, no
So
large
we
weapons. We don't know man pads.
Yeah, so but anyway, if there's no man pads, then we could basically hover in the south, far out, and just observe the area and see what we can see.
Sure.
I was thinking.
Yeah, the one thing that we need to keep in mind is communication. So we will do communication checks and just make sure that we are within range of Dragon 1.
Yeah, it's pretty flat, so I think we should be fine.
Yeah. Sherman, question from you?
Let's see. TRP references are though. What fire sport assets do we have to call on using those?
Just Ghost.
So just Ghost Rider. Okay, so for talk on reference, got it. So just to clarify, primary objective once landed is to locate the staging area, the enemy force, and a resupply location if available.
Yeah. I'm
That's
not
team
sure.
first.
Yeah, with at Overwatch 1, you've got a nice view on the southern valley of the airport, but I'm not expecting. I don't necessarily believe that you guys would be able to spot anything. So you just need to provide security for the UAV initially, and if we are lucky and any of the enemy assets are within your area, then we'll coordinate an attack.
Understood.
So I think maybe two things, and one it weren't that clear that you made brute force, or was maybe I didn't write it clearly in the warning order. But they'll likely only determine the location of the enemy's supply base after doing SSE on the enemy staging area. And also you got to be blowing up lots of weapons caches. So that's basically how you destroy the ISIS bases and staging areas. Is not just by killing everyone, but by blowing up the weapons caches.
User disconnected from your channel.
Okay. Yeah, that's sorry. Yeah, it wasn't clear to me that the intel will provide us where the base is. Sorry, I missed that. Okay, so we're going to do SSE at staging area to determine where base is. Okay. Why did our pilot disconnect? Was it something?
Well, I think he can join in progress.
I assume he had a technical difficulty of some sort.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay, and then yeah, Shimon, coordinate with Boer for what more ammo you need, more supply blocks, but otherwise we will resupply from base if that's an issue.
Alright, so I need to.
Yeah, there's no
coordinate.
indication of how many caches there would be at each base, but
I'll see. The best will be if you take just the normal the 112 blocks
Yeah.
User entered your channel.
and see how many I can take and still be not overweight.
okay.
Yeah, look, realistically, if we're dealing with weapons caches, we bring explosive charges, we should be fine. Worst case scenario, we find something of a non-explosive nature that we need to deal with. We would need satchel charges, but that's not what we're looking for at the moment.
We have thermite grenades. Okay, probably.
Yeah, we
don't.
can take.
I don't think we have them, but thermite grenades are the most efficient way of blowing.
They
up.
are not part of our standard
Yeah.
kits, no, as far as I'm aware. So, I mean,
but
I
we can take
agree
one
with you.
Satchel charge and then the rest. So just for engage, we've got that option.
Okay, also, so I know, Cool J, just note on the map the locations of some stuff I put in our base, the FOB Thompson.
And yeah, Phoenix,
Copy.
the question is,
Sorry, can you just repeat?
carry on.
Sorry. Yeah, can you just repeat that? Sorry, I had some audio issues. I couldn't hear you guys for like a minute now.
Just look at the map in FOB Thompson. You'll see some points of interest for you.
Copy.
Okay,
Phoenix,
Herbivores?
will the mortar team still be actively targeting the base?
Yeah, well, I don't know if they'll still be targeting when you get there, but they've been continuously engaging and pummeling the airbase for the entire time. So it's unlikely. So probably, most likely.
Okay. Yeah, so the Dragon 1 can potentially maybe also find direction from their
Yeah,
position.
your positioning is interesting. Might be unfortunate, but we'll just sort of see how it goes. It's actually funny. I actually discovered a bug with the Lamb's mortar system that might be unfortunate for you. A completely unintentional thing, but we'll see how it goes.
Okay, this like I said, operation
Long shot.
yeah, long shot. Okay, guys, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
Brute Force, do you want to finish that line or not?
Say Phoenix?
Did you want to finish that line or not?
Oh
To
no,
the
it's
west.
just a loiter area. Sorry.
Okay, all right, cool.
He wanted to terminate.
Okay, let's go.
Ah, yes.
Channel switched. Disconnected. Connected. User joined your channel. User joined your channel.
Maybe they have to figure out what the mod causes them.
Well, you had a whole bunch of them, including Pythia, which I'm happy to see you're using. Brute Force picker slots.
I'm trying to.
Okay,
You guys get kicked out?
Yeah, I don't know why. Oh, there we go.
I'll
Fine.
move you.
It seemed like it was you and Boer that got kicked out.
I didn't get kicked out. Boer, yes, sorry.
No, I said it was M and Boer, yeah.
I had an acre mismatch.
Yeah, but Mr. Well, Ace, yeah, STM is running a whole bunch of extra mods. So
Yeah,
of
you
course
got
that's probably-
hacked, Mr. M.
Oh.
Everything in hack.
Yeah, that error message confuses everyone. They think that's a version mismatch with Ace itself. It's actually not. Okay, I'm guessing there's nothing you need to draw since we just get the general idea. Probably
Yeah,
best if we go quickly.
This is my line. It's done.
Yeah, there we go. It's probably best we do it quickly anyway. Brute Force, do you click continue, or I just still see it says they're loading in?
What is wrong? What is mine?
Are you on map screen?
Yeah, I'm on map screen. at
Okay,
least.
we'll go.
User left your channel. User entered your channel.
Go back off that picture.
Still trying to join the server.
User entered your channel. User left your channel.
What's faked?
You have a problem with the server as well?
It's telling the acre what is not right. Your acre is not connected, eh? No acre, just checking settings. Yeah, now I can see your acre.
User joined your channel.
You know.
Hello, guys.
Hello.
Nobody hears me in the game.
Oh, yeah.
Mm.
I don't know if that helped. I can't get into the server. It's just showing me loading screen the whole time.
The loading screen takes a while if you join in progress.
Okay. Let me see.
I actually went in and then it kicked me out again. I don't know what's the issue today. Receiving data and receiving data, it's all saying the whole time.
Oh, now it was quick. Brute.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just attaching to one still. And I'm just following you guys, huh?
Yes.
Okay, good. Shoot it.
Yeah, it just shows me receiving data, but it hasn't done anything. It's like it's frozen.
Yeah, mine was quick now. Still waiting for map screen.
I don't know, I've picked a slot, but it's just
Ah, yes, I found it, and fortunately it didn't explode. I was lucky. Okay.
What mismatch is this?
Channel switched.
No M?
I have a mismatch the whole time.
User
just-
joined your channel.
Unload everything and just reload
Yeah.
the Zulu stuff.
Yeah, that's the only thing
I'll do the
I
same.
have.
There's Phoenix.
No, I was wondering, Brute, what problem did you have?
No audio.
User left
okay.
your channel.
I'm only loading Zulu stuff.
Well, I can tell you which mods you loading that you're not supposed to. One of them is you keep loading is Pythia. That's enabled. At the launch, you just make sure that optional parameters, like extra parameters, that also doesn't have any mods loaded in there.
What's Pythia?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll get rid of that.
So
What?
if
Yeah.
ARM3, yeah, just is the parameters in ARM3 is those empty?
User entered your channel. User left your channel. User left your channel.
Hello? Hello?
Mr. M, we can hear you. Can you hear us?
Okay, yeah, I can hear you. It's showing me detected missing add-ons on server.
Yeah, yeah. So it's you got tag objects, tag barn, tag bush, geometry. The Pythia is now gone. That's removed. But you still have hag, which I have no idea what that is. Obviously, it's
Ag. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's. I assume it's related to some map that you have.
Okay.
So you're doing better, Warmer. Almost.
Okay, I'm almost there.
Channel switched.
Okay.
Okay, quickly.
Wait, 3. We go.
30 seconds. No stress.
No problem. I'm sitting at 46. You
we
have
can-
extra javelin rounds?
No, we're just gonna, like I said, your javelin is not required. It's gonna be just for
Okay.
luck of the draw. Maybe we don't shoot anything. Just leave it.
Okay.
We might leave it in a helicopter when we do the raids.
Okay. There's no... Oh, there it is. Okay. I think I'm good. That's
Okay,
it,
safe.
Yeah, it's safe.
Okay.
Why don't I have night vision? Hang on.
Guys, 30 seconds. We're coming.
I forgot the night. Where's it? Okay, I got it.
Okay, safe.
Save. Night. Good. Gonna be on channel 2.
Yes,
343.
with the rest of Dragon Monkeys.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't have a 343 right here. I've only got a 153.
You can dust off.
It is good practice to have a IR grenade on your person, an IR strobe, sorry. I have one on my person, so we only need one strobe for the whole team.
I've got Charles if you want to check.
I got one too if you need it.
Okay. There's a slight chance that I might use me at 10 o'clock tonight when my load shedding comes in. Mostly it doesn't, but
It's okay, we'll just run back.
no, just for like,
Then I also have that.
just for like 5 minutes. Just for like 5 minutes. No, just for like 5 minutes. Not 5 minutes while I'm out.
Well, that's enough to kill me.
Keep an eye on the time, guys. No, you're just going to unlock the control and you're going to go into hardware. Just before 10, we're going to go into hardware. We might even be in hardware. Just remind me when it's 10. Probably won't happen. Might.
Happened last night.
Yeah, that's when I moved fully on. I didn't drop the power soon enough. The clock, like I said, it was 10. I just said, almost all the time.
Tell me now, this is working.
No, I know what happened last night. It never happened to me like that. On takeoff.
That's what I said to
I
my
don't
wife this
think-
morning. Okay, there's a
Yeah, the thing is
little
that-
smoke to our northeast. It might be at the airport.
Yeah, I'm gonna halt here. We're about 2 minutes out, so I'm gonna halt here and just briefly just have an eye on our LZ area.
Go out, spot, oh shit, what is it? Maybe just a bush. Spot a bush at 66.
Was that George or what was his father's name? George W.
George H and George W.
Yeah. Bush. Okay. Ring.
Okay, proceed. No, you can go. Go. Okay, mate.
I just want us to look at our LZ area. That might be where they are. at plumes of smoke on this.
Yeah, no, I do see the
cross.
smoke. It looks like
Gonna
a.
slow down and come back in.
Whoa. Shit,
Yeah, no, we are keeping. I'm just turning around. We're too fast. We're about 250 meters out from the LZ, trading house. We definitely have company in this area. Good. We landed. Go.
The helicopter is intact.
Dragon Actual, we'll stand on top.
Injured, but we are okay.
Yeah, I can fix it for you if you want.
During when we're continuing with our part of the plan, proceeding to Overwatch 1, out.
Okay, Phoenix, I'm out, and you okay?
Okay, should be all done. Out.
Thank you.
Stay in the co-pilot seat so that Cool J joins, he'll get in the pilot.
This is Dragon 1 and Overwatch 1. Visual on mortar shelling hitting the west side of the base.
Actual received. Actual is just outside the helicopter.
Sorry, this moved it.
4, this is actual. Have you deployed to UAV yet, over?
I have just deployed it.
Dragon 3, no scans on thermal.
Dragon 3, so again, did you say Mashkaz?
Dragon 3 said no scan on thermals.
Dragon 3, also scout behind you, scan the ridges in the west, southwest as well.
Copy.
What's the plan for spotting water, over?
Felix, was that a call for Dragon 4 or for action, over?
Just general.
I think for one is we can maybe see the line that the mortars are firing, if it's when it falls short. Maybe the pattern and then also maybe where it, if we can hear any launch sounds. Shimon?
Yeah, there's no audible on tubes from our position over here. The only way you're going to be able to track the trajectory is if you can see the fall of the rounds. What I can say is I've seen the rounds falling break. ...300 to 400 meters spacing from the runway to several hundred meters south of the actual base itself.
Yeah, we can see from the smoke, the wind is blowing at a fairly red.
Yeah, it is too far away from the base to reliably track the direction from which the shells are landing for us. We are going to need to do some active searching or have the UAV do it on our behalf.
Actual Dragon 4 is now on my way to L03. Scan that video.
Copy. OJ, sorry, Ghost is back on station. We're going to scout to the west and then also observe the target reference points.
Actual going full confirms no enemy at the complex that tells 03.
Okay, continue pushing east.
Actual going full.
Pit factual.
I can confirm some activity at Sufahat at L01. I am just repositioning to do closing inspection.
Okay, reported activity at L01. We're going to move into that position.
Roger.
4, is that where you observe the smoke, over?
Roger, there is smoke there. Actual Dragon 4, I see maybe 1 or 2 heat signatures of personnel in the town there. No water positions. I am continuing my search.
Dragon 4, far shoot, L02, a lot of activity, over.
Roger, I'm on my way there.
Sorry, I might have, yep.
Enemy presence in pursuit, over.
Say again, Dragon 4.
Positive on enemy presence in pursuit. Do you copy?
We copy. We are on our way to get. Dragon 4, are you being engaged, over?
Negative. Actual Dragon 4, I just saw a mortar land where you were about 30 seconds ago. So be careful.
Yeah, man.
What's up?
Think I can go to Overwatch 2. Maybe spot more to the northeast.
I won't stop you. Feel free to inform Dragon Actual that you're just going to shift to Overwatch 2.
Okay. Oh, let's get the right keys. Dragon Actual in for free. Probably out of range.
Don't know if they're out of range or if they're taking
Yeah.
evasive maneuvers.
Before coming for actual.
Or they just ignoring
Set
me.
for 4.
Yeah, your last message, I didn't copy that.
Roger, it looked like you were very close to the ground, southeast of our route. And after you vacated that position, a mortar round landed there, so...
It's not applicable
looked like
anymore.
It might have been RPG on our position as well. We had 2 launches when we were in the vicinity.
Dragon Actual, Dragon 3, permission to move to Overwatch 2 to get a better view.
Yeah, stepping on him.
Dragon 3, do you have a message over?
Yes, permission to move to Overwatch 2 to have a view.
We're gonna pick you up, I'm gonna just relay to Dragon 1. We're picking you up to deploy at the, to go and attack far shoot, over.
Copy, full relay. Well, I guess you heard that.
Dragon 1, roger, over. I heard everything. Alright, so... question is where we're gonna land. So it looks like Far Shoot itself is sitting at the top of a high terrain. There is high ground to the north, but it's forested is the problem. So... yeah, so we could try and find somewhere on the high ground to the north around T03, potentially, and then see about finding you a spot to fire from. But, other than that, it seems like... oh no wait, there's high ground to the south as well, actually.
So...
yeah, R04.
To the north, T03, there is a clearing, like a strip going through the forest of clear trees. Although to the south of this, you still have to kind of go uphill to get to the objective. So the other side is a bit more downhill.
Yeah,
you can start your maneuver to LZ UAV.
Yeah, the south seems like a better position. Anyway, we're moving back to the LZ, guys. Let's move.
Moving.
Dragon 1, roger, moving to the LZ.
Fighter ready for boarding, over. Fighter, thanks.
Yeah.
Is Zoltan staying here?
I don't think he's here yet.
When he has to find the LB, he's staying behind.
Zoltan, are you, what is your ETA for boarding?
Sorry, negative. I'm going to stay here.
Okay, copy. Then we can dust off.
Once, yeah.
Okay, let's dust off. Dragon 1, we need to find an LZ for fast shoot. One option is that forest to the south. That gives you...
Yeah,
Nice
the forest to the south gives both concealment and higher elevation over the target. So we'll probably best to get an insertion over there. If for no reason that we can establish overwatch from the high ground, Dragon 3.
Okay,
What was you saying with the high elevation above?
To the south of far stretch, there's high ground.
No, that's low ground.
Hang on, am I reading this right?
Yeah, the road is that.
okay, Cool J, you can just fly south again and follow the black line.
Oh.
I will coordinate with you when we close.
Oh, I see. That's my own altimeter, which is... Oh, I see. It's my own altimeter responding to above ground level.
But like I said, it's only the north side is slightly higher. The town is basically on a plateau. The north is marginally higher.
Yeah, I'm still tempted to take the south approach for the cover required to then.
Just, what do you think of just west of the R05 marker?
We can work with that. It's a bit close to the other town, but if there's no threats in that town, then we can go for it.
Yeah, D4 and scanned it, we didn't see any activity there.
Okay. So we put boots on the ground there. We move into the forest and Dragon 3 establish somewhere where they can have a reverse slope firing angle to cover us as we go up. No worries.
I'm still proceeding south.
Yeah, so I think we commit to the 05 landing.
Really, if you can just draw me a line there, that'd be great. I can only see 2 clicks out with the C-tab.
Yeah, you're way too far south. Push east. You're back at base almost.
Yeah, exactly. You told me to go south.
I said follow the black line, the one that we used before. Never mind.
I was following my black line south. Which black line? Anyways, I'm intersecting it now. About 2 clicks. Definitely brighter than what I practice with.
Okay, you've got color map, so I can draw the line in red color for you.
Yes, you can. I'm about to intersect the red line of the black line. We've got power lines. Flying for it.
Okay, you should see a red line now.
Copy. See red line proceeding north, east. Red line. Okay, are we landing at the end of the red line?
Correct.
We are one click out, going down.
Dragon 4, advise when you're airborne again, over.
Meters out.
Okay, we've got eyes on the target area. Kusha. No, maybe land here, southwest of the.
We're down.
This is Dragon 1, we are moving towards the base of L02's hill.
Let's move out, staggered column. Let's go, boys, follow me.
This is Dragon 1. We are coming under mortar fire at the LZ. We are moving out.
Copy. Dragon 4, Old One. Okay, I hear it. Is the drone lost in? Over. Phoenix, are there any spare drones at the base?
Is the drone destroyed, over?
Confirmed, drone is destroyed.
No, I don't think I have only one.
Dragon 3, are you there, over?
Moving, I'm just to your rear.
Roger, you need to get out of there ASAP.
The mortar lands on your head, just scream for me so I know to go back and snap you up. Them, yeah, over.
Yeah, I'm up. I'm up, just fatigued now.
Dragon 1, it does appear that I've engaged one of the mortar teams at least, over.
Anyone, Roger. Typically the two tubes will be placed relatively close to each other but in separate compounds.
Dragon 3 is walking.
Dragon 1's going to check the ASR to ensure that it is safe for Dragon 3 to cross.
How are you doing for stamina, Dragon 3?
Almost about 2 bars.
Alright. As long as we get you across the road safely, that's my prime concern. Alright, Dragon 1, we're moving out 023.
Dragon 1, Ghost has repositioned west-southwest from a far shot to just get different angle out.
Dragon 3 moving. The town to the northeast of us is quite full of people.
Yes, that is roughly where we're heading towards. That's our objective.
This is Dragon 1. 1 and 3 are approaching the edge of the forest line to get observation on the town. Out.
Actual has got eyes on you. The the block west in town seems to be the most active. No enemies observed at the moment.
Okay, so it seems like this is going to be a very flat approach. I'm going to bring us a little bit right and see if there's like a tree line that we could set up Dragon 3 on. It's going to be a very spicy day, I think, today.
Yeah.
One actual Alpha 6 might have enemies still up, not observing any more movement in town.
Dragon Actual, Dragon 1, roger. We are setting up to provide Dragon 3 with an overwatch position before Dragon 1 moves in out.
Around here we have a line of sight onto the town through these bushes. I reckon we trench Dragon 3 here and then move in. So let's dig a trench line facing the town from here.
How big a trench do you want?
Let's see.
I think it takes quite a
Dragon
while.
4 coming for action.
Use standard short trenches.
Can you
those
report
should
any more
act as
mortar
a
strikes
bipod.
on airbase server?
Not trenches, okay.
Which trenches are you guys using? Short trenches. There's a rock outcrop on my side to the left. That's very decent size of rock, just like a trench. Just go past me and then as well.
Where are you sharing, Phoenix?
What's that? Over there.
Ah, yeah.
There's a rock.
Alright, I see Dragon 3's moving up. Let's abort the trench building for now. We can come back to these later if we need them.
Yeah, that should be sufficient.
After that, Dragon 1, we're going to push up along the left side so as to keep Dragon 3's field of fire clear.
You and Phoenix were doubling?
I tended to make the trenches in the ass big that you don't stick it to the back.
Makes sense.
But I feel like it was going to be big.
Yeah. Alright. So I want a line left for Dragon 1. I'm going to just report in to go.
Go Ghost Rider, Dragon 1, we're about to push into the southwest side of the town.
Both copies.
We have other one. Still exposed here.
I've got visual on you, Dragon 1.
Dragon 1 is entering the perimeter of the town.
Dragon 1, we don't have eyes inside all buildings. We just destroyed this movement around that on the northeastern side. Take him out.
Dragon 3, we are taking fire from the flank 2-story building.
Behind trees for me. That's suppressing.
There's an M2 Browning in the window of that building you're shooting at. M2 Browning on my Sparkle. There he looks down.
Dragon 1, I'm going to take out that Browning with AK.
Roger that. Holding short for your Hellfire.
Shack. Dragon 1, there is one individual Ghost Building 7. If you did not split your fire team. Not Building 3. Dragon 1, can you confirm that you're all together?
Everyone except 3. 3 is holding position on the outskirts of town.
Feel safe, I can engage the enemy at Building 3 on the northwestern side. I have no eyes in building 11. There might be activity in there.
Actual Dragon 4 is going to be AFK for 4 minutes.
Dragon 4, we'll pick you up as soon as they've cleared this block.
Roger.
Dragon 1, permission to move into town. That will affect.
Dragon 3, Dragon 1, yeah, permission granted. We've got control over one compound with a 2-story building on the left of the original. You can move up there if you want to use the high point for a firing position.
Copy, moving.
Dragon 3, do you have a strobe with you, over?
Yeah, I got a strobe on.
Okay, Dragon 3, I can see you. No strobe out.
Building Dragon 3. Dragon 3, I marked the building in question with a solid square.
Copy.
We have 2 crates in this building. I'm going to mark the full structure with one. Sorry, building Alpha 13 with this ammo crate.
Dragon 4 back online.
Dragon 4. Dragon 1, that building 7, you'll see the building is destroyed. It had a secondary explosion when I engaged it. Also look there for intel. Out. Dragon 3, just that block northwest of you has not been cleared. Don't push in too far there. Dragon 1, Dragon 3 is approaching from your southwest.
Understood.
Dragon 1, that building to your immediate northwest, there's a mounted machine gun on the first floor. He was taken out. That's building number 12.
E3 in position.
an individual southeast of town. Is that you, Miss M?
I'm by building 11.
Okay, you are on the outskirts of southeast, over.
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, what were you engaging?
I had shots from the west in a building going out the building. Dragon 1 is lasing it.
Dragon 1 ain't lasing shit right now.
Oh, well, it looks like there's a torch. Torch or lace. Yeah, it looks like there's a torch in building 8.
Rally up on me, boys.
Okay, locations next to the building where the guy's in the door.
We got enemy ammo crates in Alpha 10.
Yeah, going to plan the next up.
Dragon 1, Ghost needs to go rearm and pick up Dragon 4. Are you in a position where we can view?
Say again.
Ghost needs to rearm and pick up Dragon 4. Is this a good up here, over?
You're clear to perform your other duties. We are doing an SSE right now.
Okay, I go.
Okay, demo set.
Dragon 3 reposition to building 5.
Say again, Dragon 3.
I reposition to building 5.
Dragon 4, we're gonna move to LZ UAV, over.
Roger, standing by for you. Out.
Right, which buildings do we still need to clear? We haven't. No, I think we've missed so far only buildings 6 and 3, and 4 and 9.
I think. Okay. You just need to find an ammo crate again. So I think there's. Yeah. I don't know.
We'll start by clearing out everything before. What's up?
How did we clear these buildings to the south?
No, not that I'm aware of, so let's just do that.
Demo spotted.
There's ammo crate here. charges.
Okay, well that'll cook off nicely.
Well, who wants to talk?
We got more explosives in break. Alpha 3.
Alright. Dragon 1, we're gonna clear the two
Extra blocks and
northwest
empty
buildings in that compound.
Dragon 4, you can board.
Then clear. Onto the left one.
Good night, George. 4 front.
Clear. Compound clear. Okay, we need to now head to the southernmost area and then clear those last two buildings.
I am heading to Alpha 1 just to make sure that those first two are cleared before we head off to the last few buildings.
Well, I've got multiple bodies here. So you found an ammo crate.
Yeah, I found 4 in total. One with explosives and 3 with model weapons.
And any ammunition?
And ammunition.
Okay.
In those weapons boxes. One with who knows more than me.
Okay, remind me which buildings they were in. There's at least 3 A3 with explosives there. I think we cleared through here initially, we didn't find anything. Okay. So, as far as I can tell, we found weapons and ammo crates and explosives. explosives crates, and we found the remains of a radio position here inside this wreck building.
Dragon actual, Dragon 1, over. Dragon actual, Dragon 1, over. Dragon actual, Dragon 1 has found 5 weapons and explosives crates at the position. We've also found the destroyed remains of what appears to be an HQ center with radio equipment. Over.
Okay, we've found HQ with what equipment? Over.
Communications, radio.
Okay, copy communications. Any intel of where is the base, over?
No, I believe it's buried under the rubble.
Okay.
There's trucks at 150. There's supposed to be trucks.
Active vehicle to the east. 110.
Technical 155. Two technicals 155. 3.
Right, set of defensive positions. They're clearly coming back.
That one is still copy the other.
Apply for ambush, ready to ambush. Break, break, break. Enemy convoy is driving right up onto our position. We're gonna ambush them. Engage when they get close.
Move. Move. I need to get in.
Ghost Rider, direct
Patching.
east, enemy convoy, need ECAS, danger close, within like 200 meters.
Just check on me. Wayne, check on me if I'm not talking to you. No. Fight.
Ghost Rider, Dragon 1,
Can't turn it,
request
get it.
ECAS, about 200 meters east of the village where we are. Enemy technicals in
Oh, no.
convoy, need them dealt with, over.
I'm stuck on you, I think. Good?
Yep.
Okay. I think I'm stuck on you.
Oh, you stuck on it.
Yeah, or something.
How's that
There we
going?
go. Yeah.
Okay, I'm still touching it.
Dragon 1, we need to push forward and knock out that SAM vehicle. Dragon 3, keep us covered from the infantry. We're going to see you try and find that man pad.
Copy.
And 3 to the right of the convoy, 50 cal MG.
I know.
Hands up. Maskaz on Mr. Dragon Street position. Mr. M and Burble down. Need hands and wait, what?
Anybody spare to deal with the casualties?
Need hands
Dragon,
up
we
front.
are on our way. Which direction are they attacking your position, over?
Direct east, 1 to 200 meters out from the village. Do you have any hands available with you at this time?
I'm alone at Alpha 5.
Sure. I'm going to stabilize the situation at the front. Looks like it's getting quiet. We will withdraw back to you to help.
I won't be able to save them. We have 2 KIA.
Right, is there anything we can do by coming back?
No.
Dragon active, Dragon 1.
Hey, Bill.
Yep. Is that vehicle set up complete?
Yeah, we went to sleep a little bit.
No, they made a decision that it's rather die than save us. Because it was too much for one guy to handle.
Yeah.
Receive 4 trucks, 2 technicals, 2 injured, 1 KA. Over. Okay, copy. I see Whitey also disconnected. Is he one of your KAs?
One actual Dragon 3, 2 reserves at back of the base.
Copy, reserves at base. We're going to give support to Dragon 1 and then we'll send Ghost back to pick you up out.
No problem. Okay, we just gonna hang tight. What you looking for?
Where is my crate? I'm looking for my bag. It disappeared. What can I do?
Your tag. What tag?
iPad basically. So we can't enter this. Nothing says. This is another page.
Dragon 1, you are not outside of the base, are you?
One of the buildings.
We're engaging troops to your southwest.
Got it. Android disappeared when we landed.
Oh, you want another one?
Now when we landed the first time, by the airfield, I went into my Android.
Do you have another one?
I've got another one, yeah.
Okay.
You're at least 8 strong at the moment. We are engaging.
I think the helicopter screwed it up when I put the extra IR lights in the helicopter. Sometimes doesn't like to while in flight add stuff in the
knock out those gunners, the drivers are still moving around and could possibly mount weapons.
Well, hopefully someone took my clicker out of my bag to blow
There are
the
more
camera
enemies
with
to
it.
your
Blocked it all
southwest.
over the place.
I doubt.
Roger, we have visual contact on them approaching the town. We're also taking fire from the
Maybe
coastal
Phoenix.
now.
And sometimes the micromanagement is a bit too much.
Yeah.
Everything goes pear-shaped.
Yeah, the enemy forces have now entered the town behind us to our west. We know we're in close contact, so watch the fire.
Are we going to get a pickup or?
Yeah, Ghost is just helping Dragon 1 out, then he'll come back for us.
How did you find the robot the previous of?
How did I find it? No, it's cool. I just should have taken a
normally
battery.
There's a lot of glitches with it, but if you practice a lot of it, you will get used to it and how to operate it proper.
Yeah, I've done one mission with it, and that was my second one, but there was like a year and a half gap in between, so. But
I don't
it was fun.
use it much myself because it's actually a slip.
I managed to take out, I think, 3 IEDs or 3 tripwires. So that's. Let me check. Isn't there a vehicle here? There's a vehicle. So maybe you can drive in. How far are we there? Yes. No, we got far.
It's a far.
Yes, yeah, I know. By the time we get to mission over, and
Yeah,
they're back at base, yeah.
I've done it once right in the beginning. I said, fuck
Dragon
this,
1,
like,
do you have any
I'm
more
in the
enemies to
vehicle.
report over?
And I arrived there on spot, and I had such a shit out. Hey,
Oh, yeah.
you want the extra force or don't you want?
Did you ask to go in?
Yep, I just took a vehicle. And went.
Yeah, you can't do that.
I told them I'm on my way. That's good enough.
Okay, Dragon 1, no immediate threats observed. And those enemies
You
are
don't
down
leave
at the
anyone
wall
behind.
at
Go
your
in and
northeast.
sort it out.
Yeah.
That's what I'm called rebel for a reason.
I made one mission and I didn't give them like any vehicles to come in with as a reinforcement. So the one guy decided now he's gonna take the tank, the only thing that's there. And he also got cocked out. He told me rage quit. But you can't take $1 million of asset just to get to a battlefield. That's out of thing.
Yeah, but a small vehicle is not the end of the world.
Nah.
Do you want the firepower or not? I think I was gonna take that
Mm.
at that time. But yeah, in real life when I was in our old military assembly, that was my job. I was a sapper slash engineer.
Okay. Cool.
I've been blown up twice. By
Ah. That sounds cool.
Indian one more a couple of days.
Hmm.
So they basically take you in to check you out. I was
Yeah.
Kazakh with a Puma.
Say again?
I said I was Kazakh with a Puma with a Puma to run off.
Ah, okay.
But for a week I could hear fuck all. My ears were still ringing.
Gee whiz. The closest I
My
came.
hair was like dried grass. If you
Ah,
touch it, it breaks up in little
yes.
fine pieces. My arms, all my arm hair as well. If you touch my arm like that, the hair just brittles away.
Yes, it's all brittle.
Yeah, the heat was quite expensive. Quite heavily.
Extreme. No, the
I think
closest I
the
came
biggest damage
was.
caused by the actual shockwave.
Closest I came was maybe Saving Private Ryan.
Sorry, you say?
The closest I came to war was maybe Saving Private Ryan. Yeah.
I was unfortunately
organize
2 years and a bunch of kids.
Ah.
You found it well.
We will land
my
at
sergeant
the wrecked
from
vehicles. There's
the-
one vehicle still up, but no weapons
Said to
active.
me, are we going to blow it up so that they can't use the well anymore?
Mm.
And I said to him, well, I've got a 25-kilo bag of P4 and I'll just wrap that in like a coffee, put that in and we'll pop it down the well. He said, yeah, that's a great idea. So he handed me a
Okay,
piece
received.
of
Detonation of weapon
fuse.
caches. We'll hold off until you're ready.
You always had different types of fuses rolled up, stuck in pouches on him. And he just grabbed a fuse and I took it hastily, shoved it in the detonator, shoved it in the P4, lit it and dropped it. But as it goes out of my hand,
Yeah.
I said to him, oh shit. I did not think, oh, we're fucked. He said, what? I said, we better run. Because that fuse, there's different fuse colors in the
Yeah.
fuses. Well, but the fuses are not long, they're about 200 mils long.
Yeah.
But the different color is red. They
The
go-
amount of speed, yeah.
Yeah, and the amount of time. It was supposed to be like a 5-minute fuse, and this was like a 10-second fuse.
Gee whiz.
I think we only got like 5 meters, and this thing that went down the hole exploded. But the whole ground lifted. You know, like they do big
Yeah,
demolitions,
yeah.
mining blocks, the whole ground was doing that.
Gee whiz.
The sergeant said, oh, fuck, that was a fuck up. I said, well, we survived it. That was fun. And the second time I was blown up was a mortar that was fired. It landed, stuck itself in the ground, but it never went off. And we hit it with the vehicles that we were driving.
Mm.
And, but luckily, it was in the Samuel, the truck that we were on. He spotted it as we came down. We were doing about 40 km an hour. And we know we're not going to stop in time or swerve out, because on the one side is a big culvert going down, and the other side is a
back
bunch
at
of trees.
base. We
So
haven't forgot
we
about
just
you.
jumped.
We might be returning to base soon.
All I
in
remember
case
was he said
not.
jump in.
Copy,
And the-
sitting tight.
And the truck, the axle hit the back end of it.
Yeah.
That went boom. There was no more cab, no more front chassis.
Gee whiz.
And when I came to and I realized now really what happened, yet again, can't hear much. And then I was so full of small pieces of scrap in the road.
Mm.
Then the medics arrived with a Samuel 20. And I had one cut on my arm with a piece still sticking out. And as we climbed in the back of the vehicle, I said, he's okay, he's got a couple of small cuts and stuff, nothing that he noticed sticking into it. And I said to him, okay, I just grab the track, I'm going to pull this thing quickly, just to hasten up while we call them Tantex stiffers, while the medic is preparing his needle to sew it quickly, whatever. And
Yeah.
as I pulled it, the medic saw the blood squirting and he passed out.
Oh no.
So I started laughing, and then I just took the wound. It was about 4 centimeters, 40 volts long.
Yeah.
And I just squeezed it tight. I said to the sergeant, just grab that packet of, it's a sealed packet with a needle, and the rope is attached to the needle.
Yeah.
I just stitched it myself.
Gee whiz.
And then over the radio, he's trying to get someone else. We revived the medic, and he was.
Trigger 1 Axel,
I said,
also
but
got
it was
some
still a
photos on him
youngster in
if
training.
we land, we can supply.
Full on qualified very by the looks of it.
No.
I don't know what happened afterwards. We did not report that he was useless. And we finally, one of our own squad members with our other demo vehicle arrived, and we climbed in that, and we went to the base hospital, and they stitched me up. The rest. Next day I was back in action.
Gee whiz.
Now they gave me light duty for 2 weeks, so it's not that. I was the next morning back with my guys.
So where was this at?
Second time was on the Hutler, on the training base where that happened.
Okay.
And my first one was in Southwest.
Okay.
Yeah, we were stationed permanently, basically, in Lohutla. And whenever there was mass, what's the names, to armaments and crap that they discovered to blow up, they fly us in.
Okay.
Or they fly us in. It was me and the sergeant and some other guy, I can't remember his name. We were the only three blokes that was qualified to the mass demolition, where we had like 50 tons of stuff to blow up at a time.
Yeah, we've got eyes on you.
Okay.
You can detonate.
No, we clean bunkers, a hell of a lot of stuff.
Hmm.
I think I've blown up, we calculated it more or less every time how much all the stuff, but it was over 1 million tons of those armament, weapons and stuff that we blew up between the three of us.
Gee whiz. Yeah.
Now 1 month we did about 3 truckloads. I don't know if you know how big a Sonal 100 is.
No.
It's like a double axle long trailer, long
Okay.
truck. And that one we did in 1 month, 3 trucks a day.
3 trucks a
amount of
day.
Stuff, yeah. 3 trucks a day that we offloaded in the
Gee whiz.
for a month. And those are 40-ton trucks.
Yeah.
Much stuff that we do.
So it's like a full, what, 9-meter container or what?
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
Shit.
3 of those a day that we cleared.
When was this? 70,
No, that was in the late 80s.
late 80s. It was when you were just clearing the area, or?
Now, see what happens is while the war was going on, all the ammo caches was collected.
Yeah.
The stuff that we get, and that was shipped shipped back to the base and shipped back to the States to evaluate the stuff and whatever.
Mm.
Go straight inbound.
A lot of the stuff in the field was not in the field, in the bunkers,
Mm.
and then the other stuff that we could use was used, and then the rest was we would move from one base to another base, and we do everything up that they want to clear, that we can't bring back, or they don't want to bring it back to the valley.
Okay.
And then
Eyes on football goals.
in the off times where there was nothing there that flew us back to the stage, we go to Nuhatla. And then everything that was shipped there that they needed to dispose of, we did that as well. So it's been forth and back.
Yeah, okay. Hmm.
There was a couple of campers that came in every once in a while that helped us. It was also qualified demos.
Mm.
They did all the light stuff. Campers, even when I did camps, if you're a camper, you just say for the fun of it. Because you've done your 3-year service already, now you're just doing camps. It's extra head.
Yeah, yeah.
You were called the Oman. If you're a camper, you're a Oman.
Okay.
Yeah, that was fun. We had a major, or a colonel, I can't remember who it was, but he had a blue Corolla, Toyota Corolla, brand spanking new out of the box. And
Yeah.
that arrived at the station, the train station on the train, brand new. I still offloaded it with a big forklift off this wagon. And about 2 months later, we saw this thing in the bush, and they were standing under trees. Now, obviously, he was enjoying himself with a local woman,
Oh yeah.
and that was a no-no.
Yeah.
Because the white guy with a black woman.
Yeah.
And one day we saw the thing again, and oops, he disappeared off the face of Earth in a million pieces. The only thing we could find of the wreckage that was telling it was a Toyota, was part of the hubcap.
Gee, what's...
We don't know what happened. One of the Mirage pilots accidentally thought it was the enemy and shot them. We don't know what happened.
Gee, what's...
Yeah, I blew it up in a million pieces. But yet again, I was stuck to do it. You don't bet me to do something, I'll do it.
Mm. Sounds like they on their way back, picking up Dragon 1 now.
Did they blow up the Amicus? I don't know.
Yeah, it blew up. I'm not sure if everything went to plan, but I heard a fire in a hole call, and then pick up at LZ something. It's a bit disturbed. I can hear the Ghost Rider quite clear, but not Sherman. Let me see if I see here.
Oh yeah, before, if you took my clicker, but there was so much demolitions there in the one box. They could just planted new stuff there.
Okay,
And
now I
just
see
found it.
they're on their way
That's
back.
probably that, yeah. The mission is basically finished.
About 2 clicks out.
Oh well, so I can take my helmet off.
Yep.
Because I died. What shall I? Can't put my helmet market. Drop it down here.
I just put it in your backpack, man.
No, I don't have space for it.
Okay.
I'll just drop 2 slabs. And then I should get it. Backpack. There we go. I wonder if the building collapsed that we were in.
I think so, but it's probably an RPG that he does.
That was something bigger than just an RPG. I was actually in the building, and you were just outside.
Let's see if Cool J can kill us all.
I was right in the door.
No, okay.
The briefing crew on Movement on Friday. That's what not.
Oh, I can't hear you, man. Just say it.
I'll say the BT guys on this call. They're off are like this, but a little bit more relaxed.
Okay.
Also ex-South African is a yes guy.
Okay. Hello. We don't want to talk to you.
What actually hit the building that we were in?
I think it was an SPG gunner.
Yeah, it was definitely SPG 9.
SPGs are so incredibly dangerous games.
Okay. I think this is pretty enough. Okay. Okay, I think we can start first deployment, Overwatch 1. Okay, we had a small incident with Ghost Rider, but we all survived.
Well, it was a disconnect, so I wouldn't really. It was not something that's worth noting as an incident report.
Yeah, it was a power surge,
Yeah.
and I lost the computer restarted.
Okay, Dragon 1, what did you observe from Overwatch 1?
From Overwatch 1, all we were able to observe were the impacts onto the 13th Aviation Regiment base. We had no signs of even any patrols from that position, and without thermal imaging equipment, we probably wouldn't have been able to distinguish anything interesting.
Yeah. Okay, and yeah, Dragonfall then successfully deployed his UAV and started surveying the area, and then also Ghost returned and Ghost resumed with its ISR mission. Okay, yes, Dragonfall, what did you observe?
Sorry. Initially, I just observed our immediate area, made sure there's no enemies there. Then I went down to L03, checked that complex there, nothing there. I then went in between S02 and L01, observed some personnel in Sufan. Then I went up to Shoot, because they do notice people, scanned the area there, confirmed the enemy, then went up to T03, scanned the woods, and then proceeded back to the Overwatch 1 for a battery change, landed maybe 5 times. Every time I want to go change the battery, the drone just took off. Eventually ran out of battery.
Okay, guys.
Yeah, so the way you deal with that,
Yes.
The way you deal with that is in the main UAV menu, where you can select all the available UAVs, when you have that UAV selected, there should be an autonomous tick box. You tick that off, and the drone will stop doing its own thing.
Yeah, the other way from the driving position, you actually just turn the engine off, and then it's probably less of a full
I
but it takes a
actually
while.
turned the engine off every time I landed. And
Yeah.
once I waited till the props came to a complete stop before I exited, and I was like 2 steps away from it, it took off.
Yeah, so when it's in automation mode, it will turn itself back on.
Okay. With that report from Dragonfall, Ghost then proceeded south and then east to get eyes on that Sufahan. We also observed a plume of smoke, but couldn't identify any soldiers at that point, and then proceeded to Farshut, or at least the observation point south of that, between Oz 05 and where the road splits, and then observed many enemies in Farshut. We also had multiple rockets firing from that position. It didn't really appear that they were targeting us, so maybe they were unaware of our actual position. That is when we decided to fly back to Overwatch 1 position to pick up Dragon 1. Dragon 4 then decided to stay put to continue with his observation or using UAV. We dropped Dragon 1 off at LZ01 south of the woods. They proceeded on foot, and Ghost then set up an observation point to start engaging Farshut. I believe we softened them quite a bit before you guys proceeded, and I believe that you had Dragon 3 set up in a Overwatch position.
So, yeah, we had Dragon 3 set up at a bunch of rocks, overwatching our position, moved in, took fire from building 6 from the 50 cal, and immediately returned fire. It was unclear whether he'd been knocked out by the return fire before the Hellfire finished him off, but either way, he was successfully dealt with.
It wasn't the empty Browning. It was another LMG, and an HMG never actually shot at that person. That would
Okay.
Oh, because I got a false report in the fog of war, then it was an M2.
Oh well, no. I said in the same area. There was a machine gun fire. Okay, I don't know if you reported that, but there was a machine gun that got shot at, and I reported the M2 in the window.
So then that was broken telephone then.
Yeah, Ghost then proceeded to push west. So we worked our way counterclockwise around Farshut and then picked off targets as we can observe them from the different viewpoints. The one mounted machine gun in building 12, which luckily we weren't approaching, but he was our immediate threat for you guys. And then just stragglers, and then at some point you were close to the compound, and then we just observed, and once you've cleared I think most of it, we then RTB'd first to pick up Dragon 4 and then to go rearm. Okay, and then at that point you guys got enemy reinforcements on the MSR, and talk me through that.
So we got a report of trucks approaching from the south and the east. We turn around and sure enough there's a convoy of trucks rolling up straight towards us. So we set up a hasty ambush from the buildings and engaged danger close. I think you were initially away during the initial part of the firefight.
Yes.
But because the trucks basically rolled up to us, we had them in a kill zone. We were able to hit them rather effectively. For the most part, the enemy were not able to bring their technicals to bear, thankfully, else they probably could have gotten quite a firepower advantage. But with that neutralized, we were able to mostly take control of the situation. However, eventually the SBG woke up and decided to engage the elevated position, which took out 2 of our guys, including Dragon 3. We were able to essentially hold out most of the initial force, and got the report from you initially that there was a second force flanking us from the west. We did see the initial force and engaged it, but a significant portion, about a squad size or half a squad, managed to make it into the town proper, and they were able to move up through the buildings to our position. And even though we were trying our best to hold them at the various kill zones approaching the wreck, which we were holding of building 6, they did get up close and we did sustain a number of wounded, but we were able to repel the assault.
Yeah, we had a when. Okay, this is maybe part of what went wrong, but when we rearmed the Ghost or DAB, the weapons changed, or the control of the weapons. So I couldn't see any daggers in inventory or M's, even though we reloaded them all. So Cool J could fire them. So that messed us around a bit. So I believe that the infantry approaching from the southwest, we engaged with K's. It was quite effective, but we had to hold off close proximity to you guys.
Well, that explains why they survived.
Yeah, and yeah, so and then we proceeded to take out the technicals. They were still moving about. You guys did report that they weren't manning the weapons. I think there was one more that sporadically engaged, but we dealt with them swiftly.
Mhm.
Okay, and
Look at
then
the rainbow.
yeah, and then you proceeded with the SSEs.
So the SSE, we'd done the initial SSE before the actual attack reports on the convoy. What we initially discovered were 4 sets of caches, one in building 13, one in building 10, one in building 8, and one in building 3. And we also discovered I believe it was building 7, where we discovered a radio in the wreck of the building, but there was no intel to uncover because I assume it was buried in the rubble.
Okay.
So, yeah. At that point, I probably should have started organizing a withdrawal and had us detonate the explosives, but that's not the way it worked out, and as a result, we basically sat pretty until a convoy rolled up on us.
Okay. I think that we've covered most of the action. Okay, Dragon One, what went wrong?
So, as I just mentioned, I did not expedite the actual mission objectives. Spent too long trying to get an idea of whether we had missed one, and we should have just planted the explosives, withdrawn out to the northwest, and requested an extract from there when we detonated the devices before the reinforcements showed up.
Okay. Dragon 3,
Oh, they were all ready to go
Yes.
up.
anything that you want to
No,
add?
don't want to add anything. I went through with Dragon 1 mostly and
Okay.
over what she said, so.
Dragon 5?
Oh, so the one went well already.
Yeah, you can actually, I did not, I skipped you, so you can
Oh, okay.
contribute there as well.
That's fine. I just gotta go with what went wrong. So that's my favorite. So I think in terms of positioning, I think the west is very good if you want to spot here the if you want to defend the western approach to the base. So that's very good for that. But you're not going to obviously hear mortars. Well, at least if you don't hear mortars, if you're in the west and you don't hear any trace of mortars whatsoever, then you know that they're probably one of the two towns to the east or like to the east side within that red circle that says where the mortars can be. So I mean, so concluding that, the quicker and another alternative would be to be like a T01, for example, like close enough to the base that you can maybe hear the mortars somewhere, but not so close that you get mortar yourself. That's another option. But yeah, I think I don't know if we can mention it, so I'd rather just say that the mortar spotting took too long, basically. Okay.
Yes.
Also, I don't think it was necessary to have a drone and a helicopter with pods as well. Considering our low numbers, it's probably not necessary. And then also landing the chopper on a spur in view of the town, probably not the best idea. So there's a mortar strike on the LV. So unfortunately, we got out of the kill zone for that. Then, of course, the destruction of the building. So all the caches were destroyed except 2 crates, which were underneath rubble. You could see that there were actually 2 caches there, and the intel, of course, was under rubble. You could actually access the intel, but you have to know exactly where to look. So it's not really easy to expect it. And then I think it took too long to destroy the technicals, and it didn't really prioritize it. So I don't know if it's more like 3D identifying the technicals and probably fire commands, if you spot where a technical is and you try to explain maybe first and then fire commands you give them to destroy it to make sure it's blown up or something. Well, there's a couple of ways you can do it, but I think letting a technical just sit there and then give them time to return fire, so there's ample time to blow them up. So that caused 2 KIA. Also, the positions for the firing, like in the end position, you basically have on a route with basically no cover, which is fine if it's a very quick, aggressive engagement over the firepower, but you'll get nowhere numbers. So probably might pick a different position or something. So with the R, not always that easy. Yeah, what else? Yeah, so that.
Okay, you covered what we can learn and what went wrong. And
Yeah,
I think it's pretty much everything.
Yeah, I guess that's sorted. So I think when we can learn in terms of the destroying of the intel. I mean, yeah, you did a very good job softening up the town, but it's not supposed to be that easy because it's supposed to be able to still gain access to intel. So you have to be very precise and know how much damage you have to cause to the buildings. Sometimes the best, right?
In what order did you mention intel?
Well, I said that SSE would have to be done to determine the source, I think. I've not browsed the details there, so probably check. But I think I'm pretty sure I did mention SSE, did I?
I missed it. You might have mentioned it.
I didn't see anything about it.
Okay, hold on. I think it says, yeah, maybe it's kind of implied, but basically to determine where it came from,
Yeah, Zero Alpha Station FOB Thompson in Southwestern is tasked with finding and destroying the mortar team and the enemy's staging area, determining the originating base of this attack and destroying it.
There's other mentions of it, I think. Hold on. Okay, yeah, there's no mention of SSE, but no, enemy. Okay, so not much to saying in the enemy section. Okay, so I guess it's them in the base of operations. So maybe it's like you don't know if how you can figure it out. It's like I guess if you haven't yet figured out where you could probably figure out where the enemy main base is by searching all the towns in the terrain, I suppose, or trying to find movement of vehicles. So I guess it is ambiguous. I'm not saying exactly about getting intel and stuff.
Yeah, I was expecting to see convoy of vehicles maneuvering or a base with vehicles parked, so that was my...
Right. Yeah, no, so then it's reasonable, I suppose. Although, I mean, you do have to think that, I mean, rubbling here does reduce the chance of getting sort of intel. Oh yes, and also it's important to destroy the weapons caches. So actually, even if there wasn't intel to gather, 2 weapons caches were missed because they were covered in rubble. So you can't find all the weapons caches if you blow up the buildings. You won't destroy the weapons caches.
Yeah, well, I really tried to destroy the building, so it was daggers. I thought just gonna scrap the paint.
If you throw enough frags in a building, Narba, they will go down as well.
Yeah. No, there was quite a there were multiple enemies moving back to that position. That's why I repeatedly engaged it as enemies flowed past that building. So it's just unfortunate that it became a hotspot.
I think the best thing you can do is actually use ISR. So you take out enemies with daggers out in the open, outside of the building, and then unless there's like HMGs on the roofs of the building, you could hit them with a dagger, probably not bring the building down. But you want to then just make sure that all the enemy friendly force on the ground knows exactly where the enemies are. So you can you have all the buildings marked, so you could just say like, hey, in this building, there's this enemy looking that way and all that stuff like that.
Okay.
And I mean, you can fight Overwatch in that QRFs, for example. You can definitely deal with those very easily. That's one thing you can do. And of course, the other thing is, I don't know why you always want to why it's so tempting for people to want to, well, I'm not typical pilots, but always wanting to land on top of hills. I mean, those are.
No, that was we didn't observe the hill in our LZ planning.
Yeah.
I just followed the LZ, but I was kind of worried about it, but yeah, should have spoken up.
Yeah. Okay, I think that's it.
Okay. Okay, so I believe we've done. Where was the enemy base?
I'm just wondering if I could make it a part 2 or something. I'm not sure.
Okay, then let's leave it for now then.
To be honest, that's the part I hadn't actually finished, so I was going to populate it afterwards with infantry. There is actually HMGs and stuff, but there's no infantry yet to populate it once you find it. So you can't actually find it if you're looking around unless you look very carefully for HMGs and buildings.
Okay, understood. Yeah, I assumed from our previous mission that it would just be Isa Hatra.
No.
Yeah,
so the area I selected is like a mini version of Isa Hatra. It's actually quite a nice urban environment, so that much easier on resources. So that's why I chose it. Like also because I knew it had lower numbers, so it could be like a mini version of the previous mission. But like
I loved them.
So
there's a couple of candidates. Okay. Yes, I think that's it. So, anything else to add?
Just the last question. What happened with Ghost where the weapon switched, the control switched when we rearmed?
I don't know. I don't know if it's something that, if it's a conflict you get between between setting the pylons in the mission editor and then the in-game Ace logistics, Ace pylons. I don't know if that's a